Hey students, we're going to talk about proportions. Proportions are equivalent fractions. This is to this as this is to this. So they're real easy to solve, just like we were doing with our percent proportion. We cross multiply and divide to solve them. So I have a whole worksheet for you to practice doing that with. Now let's go down here to this one. It doesn't matter where your unknown is. If you know 3 pieces out of the 4, you can find that missing 4th piece. Cross multiply the 2 numbers that you have that are catty-corner to one another. 9 times 21. That's step 1. Step 2, take that amount and divide it by the number that's catty-corner to your question mark. And we can always go and do this, use our calculator. You will have the calculator for the entire HiSET math test. Okay, 189 divided by 7 is going to give us 27. So 7 is to 9 as 21 is to 27. This times this will equal this times this. Let's check it. 7 times 27, 189. 9 times 21, 189. That proved to be true. We have a true proportion right here. So work each of these on this sheet. That's really good practice. And then we have some word problems that we will apply to with using proportions. A ratio is comparing 2 things together. Let's say we've got, before we move on to this, let's say we have 3 cats and 5 dogs. The ratio of cats to dogs is 3 to 5. And we could write it like this as a fraction, or we could say 3 colon 5, or we could say 3 to 5. If we were asked the ratio of cats to total animals, well, we have 3 cats and 5 dogs, that's 8 total animals. So cats to total animals would be 3 to 8, or 3 to 8, or 3 to 8. Okay, so that's a ratio. That's a comparing things. These are some word problems that you can set up. Word problems just a situation. That's all it is. So let's read through this first one together. 2 gallons of paint cover 800 square feet. Cover is square feet. That's area. That's going to be what covers. You want to paint 1,800 square feet. How many gallons of paint do you need? Assume you can purchase partial gallons as needed. Okay, I don't know anyone that sells partial gallons, but whatever. Okay, 2 gallons of paint cover 800 square feet. Okay, so let's write that out. 2 gallons is 2 800 square feet as, is our equal sign, how many gallons, question mark gallons, are to 1,800 square feet? Okay, so we have equivalent fractions there. We just need to find that missing piece. We know 3 out of 4, we can find the missing fourth. Cross multiply the two numbers that we have that are catty-corner to one another. Step 1, multiply 2 times 1,800. And we get 3,600. Step 2, take this amount, 3,600, and divide it by the number that is catty-corner to your question mark, 800. So I already have 3,600 in my window, divided by 800, enter, I have my answer. 4.5, or 4 5/10, or 4 1/2 gallons. So, correct answer is right there. So what we needed in our word problem was 2 gallons that cover 800 square feet. How many gallons cover 1,800 square feet? All right, let's look at the next one. In your household, 4 out of 8 pieces of mail are not read. If you receive 2,500 pieces of mail over the course of a year, how many pieces of this mail are not read? Okay, so 4 out of 10 are not read. This is total mail down here. How many pieces are not read out of 2,500 total mail? Okay, so we have our 3 out of 4. Cross multiply the two numbers we have that are catty-corner to one another. Multiply 4 times 2,500. 10,000. Step 2. Take that 10,000 and divide it by the number that's catty-corner to your question mark. And we're going to get 1,000 pieces of mail are not read out of 2,500 pieces. Pretty easy, huh? Okay, I'll work one more and then I'm going to let you guys do the rest of them. They're all basically the same type problem. If you have questions about any of them, please be sure to let me know. Okay, a 1.2 ounce bar of almond candy contains 230 calories. A 4 ounce bar of almond candy contains about how many more calories than the 1.2 ounce bar? Okay, a 1.2 ounce bar of candy contains 230 calories. Ounces to calories. A 4 ounce bar, 4 ounces, contains how many more calories? Okay, so let's see how many calories a 4 ounce bar does contain. That's our first step. Cross multiply. Step 1, 230 times 4. 230 times 4, we get 920. Step 2, take 920 and divide it by the number that is catty-corner to your question mark, which is 1.2. 920 divided by 1, here's your decimal, 0.2, enter. Okay, we get 766.6, and on and on and on and on. Let's round that to the nearest whole amount because this says about right here. So they don't really want to know exactly. They want to know about. So let's make that, we're going to round to the nearest whole number. We're going to look to the right, and if it's 5 or more, we're going to bump that 6 up to a 7. Because 6 is closer to the 7 than it is to the 6, right? Okay, so we have 767 calories in a 4-ounce bar. But the question is asking us how many more calories are in this 4-ounce bar than the 1.5-ounce bar. Therefore, we have one more step to find our final answer. We must subtract to find out how many more are in this one. So we'll take 767 for the 4-ounce bar's calories and 230 for the 1.2-ounce bar's calories. Find the difference. So clear our calculator. 767 minus 230 will tell us how many more the big candy bar has. 537 more calories. Ooh. So is that one of our answers? And it is 537 right there. So be sure that you read and answer what the question is asking you for. Okay, everybody. Do your best on the rest of those, and let me know if you have any questions or want to see any of those worked. I'll be glad to do it for you, and I will see you next time.